as we wrap things up, Raider Jim, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Like I say, it's the last race of the Triple Crown season, with a couple other very, very prestigious races thrown in. So bet smart, enjoy the race card on Saturday, and get ready, because now we can really start again. Next time you see us, we'll start not just giving a recap of what takes place this coming Saturday. We'll start talking Del Mar, what to expect. The end of the Santa Anita season's coming up. And then, of course, Breeders' Cup is already off and going, and we got the challenge series in progress.
Yes, it goes by very quick. It seems like, oh, we got all the way till November to get ready for the Breeders' Cup, and then you blink and we're like, uh-oh, we got to figure out how we're going to do NFL and Breeders' Cup in that same week, and it'll be that November time before you know it. But I do want to take a moment. Obviously, we are recording June 4th. And if you're someone my age or you're a sports fan, more than likely you watched the show, or at least I think it was a segment. It might have turned into a show. I'm not 100%. On ESPN, Sports Science. It was just kind of a different way of looking at sports, of how much PSI a football player hits you with compared to a crocodile biting on your arm. Just a different way to look at sports. It was hosted by a gentleman named John Brenkus, and it was, it was kind of his baby. Unfortunately, this past weekend he did pass away, and the way it was described, said, lost the battle with depression, which I think we can all kind of put one, two and two together, without actually saying the word, what that means. And, reason why, obviously, I did, want to bring him up because, again, that was very instrumental. There were a lot of sports sciences that, I remember. But also it is June, and there are months for everything. I get that. But it is Men's Mental Health Month, and just kind of tie both of those in, that, hey, you know what? It's a great time to check in, make sure everyone in your life is doing well. And I always tell people, ask a second time, look them really in the eye, and really kind of ask them, how is everything? Really kind of let them know that you're not just there for the cookie cutter answer if they got something else behind there. So just something to think about as we do dive into June. But yeah, I wanted to bring up Mr. Brinkus, and thoughts and condolences going out to friends and family there during this very, very tough time. But with that being said, thank you all so much for listening to this episode of the original Call to Post here on the First Off the Bench podcast network. Everyone comes off the bench. We are first. It is time for y'all to stop hating. Or no, I'm sorry. It's time for y'all to go wash your hands and stop hating, everyone. Talk to y'all very soon. Take care.